Alright, what's going on, strugglers? It's day 6 today, so it's Saturday. The markets are closed, so today, I just finished a short little shift, and I'm gonna go back to work at like 5 p.m. So now I have some free time, and yeah, just gonna go to the gym, and yeah, that's pretty much it, man. So no charts today. Think I need it honestly because every day I'm at the charts looking at the market, so it's nice to have a day off. So yeah. Alright guys, just got done at the gym. Now I'm back home, and I'm not that much of a soccer guy. I'm more of a basketball guy, but there is Albania versus Serbia today for the World Cup qualifications. And as an Albanian, well, Albania and Serbia has a long history of like hating each other. Not really hating, they don't hate each other, but they just got some old beef, I guess, from the old times, because I don't know, like, I don't know the history in detail, but since Serbia tried to invade Albania to take the territory, they just have some long time rivalry. And yeah, they're playing each other today. And I remember the last time they played together in 2014, like a huge brawl went out. Like, I think they were playing in Serbia, and an Albanian drone flew into the field, and the Serbian guy just, I think, smashed the drone, and it caused like a huge fight. And 11 years later, they're now playing again against each other again. So I'm gonna look. I'm gonna watch the game, and I'm curious to see if anything's gonna happen. But yeah. What's going on, strugglers? Today's day 7. It's Sunday, and yeah, the couple of clips that you just saw previously were day 6, Saturday. Well, yesterday's, but I decided to just merge both days into one video because I didn't have much to record. So yeah, today we're Sunday, day 7, and I'm gonna go over through the trades that I took this week. So I took 3 trades, and I ended the week break even. And honestly, overall, like, even though I didn't win anything, I didn't lose anything, like, I'm really proud of my performance. I did have some small mistakes that if I had not made them, I would have won like 6%, honestly, but I can't like think about that. Like, what happened, so I'm gonna go through over it so I can learn from my mistakes and not do those mistakes again. But yeah, overall, even though it was break even, like, I think I performed pretty good, and I'm proud of how I perform. And honestly, like, this me starting this discipline week, like, it helped me a lot. Even though I'm still not satisfied of my discipline, like, it's a huge step up from how I was before starting the challenge, so I'm really glad about it. Like, I ate clean this week. I went to the gym a lot of times, and yeah, I just feel good overall. Like, my emotions are really good, but I just need to start waking up earlier, like I mentioned a couple of times this week. So enough talking. I'm just gonna go over through the 3 trades that I took. So the first trade was actually Monday, and yeah, that was the winner. So it was a pretty simple trade that coming into the day Monday, we had this 4-hour fair value gap marked up, and like, overall on Euro USD, like, we're in this kind of bullish weekly fair value gap, right? And I want to see price just take out its high right here. But we've been like consolidating a lot of times. Like, price is not clean to go straight into the drawn liquidity, and we on the monthly we also have this monthly gap. So like, price is, I guess, it's struggling to decide if it wants to take the high or go lower and tap into the fair value gap. So like, price is not that clean, but coming to the daily, as you can see right here, like, it was pretty nice. Like, we've been going up, and even on the dollar right here, like, we had, I'm gonna mark it up, we had this daily fair value gap right here, which was really nice at the time. And as you can see, we went into it, went lower, ran through this low right here, we made another like bearish daily fair value gap. This was so nice. I remember I was waiting for price to just tap into this bearish daily fair value gap to go lower right here and do the same thing, take out the high. But that's when price started to just like do random things and just go higher and consolidate a little bit. But yeah, as you can see, as you can see, it took out this low right here, it swept it and went higher, and then took out this high and then went lower. So like I was a little bit confused of where price wanted to go, because we also had this bullish fair value gap. It disrespected it. So like, I don't know, when price makes a lot of PD arrays, both bullish and bearish, like that's a sign of me that we're starting to consolidate. However, we did end up disrespecting right here, and so my draw on the greedy was this low on the dollar. And so yeah, that's me coming into Monday, and I had this 4 hour marked up, and it was a really nice trade. On the 5 minute, I took an entry right here after after we disrespected this bearish 5 minute right here. Yep, right here, and that's where I took the trade on your USD. Right here, there you go, right here, Monday. So that was a really clean trade. And yeah, that was Monday. Started off the week up 1.8%, which was really nice. And yeah, the second trade was, I think, Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. It was on Bitcoin, and this trade, I am so pissed about it. Like, the trade ended at break even while I lost 0.4%, but this for me was an A plus setup. Like, A plus setup. It just sucks that it didn't deliver that cleanly. And yeah, like, I remember I was talking about how like we can go even on the 3 month time frame. Pretty simple, right? We have this 3 month fair value gap right here. Took out the high that I marked up right here. Now on the weekly, we can see that we had formed this bullish fair value gap, so it was pretty clean to target it, right? To go lower from it with the sweep. And on the daily, we even formed like a daily bearish fair value gap, and we went into it right here. That day, like, look at this beautiful wick respecting the daily fair value gap. Like, that is so perfect. Really nice. And yeah, we had this bullish 4 hour that was marked up. I just wanted confirmation. I wanted to see price disrespected, and we ended up disrespecting it. And yes, that day I saw that we had formed this 1 hour bearish fair value gap right here after sweeping some highs right there. Even these bearish 1 hour, even these right here, they are holding. And yeah, that was such a perfect setup, like beautiful to target first of all this low right here, and potentially target the weekly fair value gap for a 1 to 4. Like, I was aiming a 1 to 2, but I was gonna manage it, see if price wanted to go lower. But yes, unfortunately that day I remember we went into profit right here. Like on the 15 minute, we were like at 1k profit, and that's when I went into break even. Well, not fully into break even, and that's honestly my mistake, because I remember I was having I had an appointment for a haircut, and I was just managing really fast the trade, and I put my stop loss on this high that was respecting the 1 hour fair value gap. And yeah, I ended up getting stopped out, unfortunately. But what sucks the most is that I think 1 day later, or 2 days later, we formed this incredibly nice sharp turn on the 1 hour. Like, we swept out all these highs right here, and went straight into the weekly fair value gap that I had marked out. Oh my god, like that was beautiful. And the reason why I didn't take the trade is because I wasn't even looking at Bitcoin that day because I had another trade, I think. I don't remember, honestly. I just wasn't looking at Bitcoin. Thursday, I don't know why. I just wasn't looking at Bitcoin. I figured, like, okay, price is just consolidating. I'm not, I didn't even look at it. I could have entered again, but yeah, it sucks, but I can't do anything about it. Honestly, it was a great trade, even though I like lost a little bit. But if I had just entered right here on this 15 minute, maybe it would have been perfect. But yeah, it sucks. But honestly, Bitcoin is still looking really nice. Like the fair value gap that I was marking, look at that. Look at this beautiful wick right here. Like it's starting to respect it. It's like sweeping all these lows right here. And after respecting this bearish fair value gap, you can see how price doesn't form another bearish daily fair value gap, right? That's a sign that we're like sweeping all these lows and maybe going higher to potentially target right here this high. However, like we're still coming off of this high. I'm still not sure, and I could potentially enter off a swing trade for this one. It's just that this candle is bothering me a little bit. Like we respected this 4 hour right here, went higher, and like this candle down is not a sign for me that we're going higher from this 4 hour. Like I need to wait a little bit. Like this is a sign for me that we're gonna disrespect it and maybe like go lower, sweep all these lows right here, and maybe aim for these fair value gaps and then go higher. But if I see price respect it and form a wick right here and go higher again, then I could like look for an entry for a swing trade maybe to target these highs, these highs, these highs, and this high. So potentially a really nice setup. So I'm gonna keep an eye for it. And yeah, that was the second trade. The third and last trade, which was a loss, I went over it like I think on day 5, and I don't want to talk too much about it because I went over it for like I think 15 minutes the other day. But yeah, it was like the same trade for as Monday, and if I remember correctly, yes it was. I was marking this for yeah. So we had this for value gap right here. Whoop. Right here. And yeah, price had swept this high right here, disrespected this 4 hour, this 4 hour value gap because this one, as you can see, is mitigated and went higher to sweep this high. And so yeah, I had this fair value gap marked out to target this low right here, like the same setup as Monday where I won. So however, we're coming off of these this high right here, this low, sorry. So I don't know, it was still a really nice setup. I was basically looking for confirmation, and coming into the AM session right here on New York at like 8 a.m. I had this 15-minute fair value gap marked up right here. And yes, my mistake was that I was waiting for price to just disrespect this bearish 15-minute fair value gap. I'm just gonna, yeah, right here. Yeah, I was just waiting for price to disrespect this 15-minute to go lower from here and target the low right there. Like this would have been a really nice trade. And I just wasn't patient enough. Like that's my mistake right here. I wasn't patient enough to see the 15-minute candle completely close below the gap, right? So this, as you can see, this gap, it had this wick right here. This wick that went here, I can show you on the 5-minute, right here. As soon as price went there, I was like, okay, I'm entering, fuck that. I don't want to wait. I just wasn't patient enough, and I got manipulated right there. And price ended up respecting the bullish 15-minute fair value gap, went higher, stopped me out right there, took out this high, and went straight into my TP. Like, oh my god, looking back Looking back, it hurts because it is a nice trade. I just wasn't patient enough. Just wasn't patient enough. And yeah, it sucks. Like as you can see, the three trades that I took, they all went into, they all hit TP. They all hit TP. They were all three of them really nice trades. But it's like I feel like how I managed the trades weren't probably nice. And now I'm talking about the second trade where I didn't go fully into break even. And for this trade, my mistake was that I just wasn't patient enough. Like I just needed to wait like 2 minutes more, just 2 minutes more, for price to completely disrespect the gap, and then just wait. And looking back, I'm telling myself honestly, I could have entered again, like because they were all really nice setups. Like price was clean, the bias was clear. So honestly, like once price took out this high, I could have went again and entered. For example, right here, but I didn't because I wanted to respect my rules, and my rules is that I need to risk 1% per session, and I didn't want to risk again. Like price was also really choppy, as you can see, it wasn't clean. Like I keep getting wicked out from like weird price action sometimes, but it's still my fault. It's still my fault. It's not the market's fault. So yeah, that was the week. So it's still like I learned a lot honestly. Like even though I didn't make anything, I'm still down 8% on the funding account. Like I still give this week like a win for me because yeah, I respected my rules. I went to the gym. I ate clean. I just need to wake up early. That's that's the thing that I need to fix. Just wake up early. I need to let go of the London session because London session for me it's like at 3 a.m. and then I don't have any energy left for the rest of the day. So it's better to just sleep early, let go of the London session. And sometimes the thing is that sometimes we have some really clean like small swing setups that I can do at midnight because I sleep at midnight and wake up at 6:30. But because I saw so many good setups at London session and I was out sometimes, I stayed up until 3 a.m. But it's not sustainable. It's just not sustainable. So yeah, I just need to sleep early, wake up early. I need to be patient enough for my entry confirmation, wait for price to fully disrespect the PDRA, which is an opposing fair value gap, so there's no resistance left. That's the two main mistakes that I learned this week. Besides that, like all my bias were really nice, really clean. So yeah, that's it for the week. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow for day 8 and start another week. And yeah, hopefully I can keep doing what I've been doing and respect my rules and fix my mistakes. So yeah, I'll see you strugglers on the next one. Peace.